Altitude Addicts. TU-160M2 bomber, hypersonic missiles, stealth, and strategic power. Let's see what's this about.
The Russian military witnessed a significant event in the new year of 2022. The TU-160M2, which is also referred to as the White Swan, completed
Oh,
its inaugural flight. The advanced
that looks beautiful. Yeah, it does make sense to call it something like White Swan. Also, the engine's intake and exhaust is massive. I feel like a person could like walk through it.
capabilities and strategic implications of the Russian Tu-160 bomber, which is also referred to as the White Swan or Blackjack, have prompted substantial apprehension in the West as a result of its modernization.
Oh, interesting cockpit glass design. It's like a almost like a spider's eyes. Also, I see a bulb in the back. I assume that is a missile warning or missile dazzler.
The Tu-160M2's improved capabilities present a significant obstacle to Western defense strategies. The strategic balance in
See, there's one over here as well, and then one over there as well.
regions where these bombers are deployed could be disrupted by the bomber's capacity to launch multiple hypersonic weapons simultaneously, which could potentially overwhelm existing missile defense systems. The aircraft is a critical asset for Russia's military objectives due to its operational range and payload capacity of 45,000 kilograms of ordnance in its
Wait, 45? That's not the plane's weight? 45 tons of bombs? So the plane can drop a light, like medium to light tank worth of explosives. Damn, that is a lot.
internal weapon bays, which allow it to conduct long-range missions deep into adversary territory. The Tu-160M2 is capable of delivering hypersonic missiles, such as the KH-101 and nuclear-capable KH-102, and is equipped with the most sophisticated electronic warfare systems. The
Oh,
Tu-160M2 is an enhanced version of the original Tu-160
I
bomber,
like the
which
engine on this
initially
one.
entered service in 1987. This aircraft is distinguished by its capacity to achieve speeds of up to Mach 2, making it the world's largest, heaviest, and quickest nuclear-capable bomber.
Oh, it's huge. Also, it's very pretty, huh? It's completely like shining white. It's almost like it's a marble statue or something.
The modernization program is designed to improve the combat efficacy and operational flexibility of the military, particularly in the context of escalating geopolitical tensions and military engagements, such as those involving Ukraine. The United States has systems that are capable of competing with this aircraft, particularly Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider, which is currently in the development phase. Countering is different from competing. The United States military will require a substantial upgrade to its air defense systems in order to effectively counter the
Is the
Tu-160M2.
meme
The
man.
bomber is distinguished by its variable sweep wing design, which allows it to maneuver effectively at high velocities and reach supersonic speeds. Russian President Vladimir Putin flew aboard one of these aircraft, demonstrating the
Ooh.
suitability of its new systems for use in the armed forces. The Tu-160 is widely regarded as a remarkable engineering achievement by numerous experts. Although some of the aircraft's production technologies had been partially lost, Russian engineers were able to not only restore them, but also improve them. In the 19
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That means you still have a lot of technological, intellectual like knowledge with you. Also, yeah, that is the biggest, if I remember correctly, that is the biggest like swept wing aircraft in existence. So that is also really cool for a plane that big for the wings to be able to swivel back and forth.
1970s, the development of an unusual supersonic bomber missile carrier started, and the combat aircraft state trials were concluded in 1989. These aircraft were deployed by two aviation squadrons in 1991. A total of 21 aircraft were deployed for combat purposes. The Tu-160, which is equipped with variable sweep wings, continues to be the most potent and
Ooh.
largest
Oh
supersonic
man, the
aircraft in the
cameraman doesn't go
history of
in.
military aviation. The aircraft is also the fastest bomber in service and has the highest takeoff weight. The TU-160 set
Yeah, right. It is the heaviest. 45 tons is just the like bomb weight on it. Then he did say fastest. I hope the video says how fast exactly.
46 world records. 30 years later, this unique aircraft has been succeeded by the TU-160M. Resuming engine production was one of the primary obstacles to the restoration and modernization of the strategic bomber missile carrier. The White Swan was upgraded and equipped with Kuznetsov Design Bureau N3202 engine units, enabling it to ascend to the skies. These engines differ from their predecessors by their more efficient fuel system and blades that have been specially coated. These
Oh,
enhancements
interesting.
substantially
Ooh, also, I guess the rectangular bits in the tail are the flare and chaff dispension thing. Guess so. Only makes sense. It'll be that. It has a lot. Like usually, it's not so easily visible on these massive planes, but if it is this visible, then it has a lot.
reduced the aircraft's thermal signature, which increased the difficulty of targeting by hostile systems that depend on heat tracking. The
Hmm.
maximum afterburner speed was increased by 200 kilometers per hour or 124 meter per hour, reaching
Hmm.
2,400 kilometers per hour or 1,491 meter per hour. And the maximum
That's.
flight range was extended to 13
Oh, he means miles, not meters. I realized. Also, quite fast.
13,750 kilometers or 8,544 miles without refueling as a result of the engine modernization. In contrast, the American B 2
Oh, wait. So that means the plane doesn't require any refueling, like at all.
Spirit bomber has a maximum range of 11,000 kilometers or
Oh, sorry. I meant like mid-air refueling. Of course, it needs refueling. It doesn't need to refuel mid-air to get a range extension towards its target.
6,835 miles and a maximum speed of not exceeding 1,000 kilometers per hour or 621 meter per hour. The
Well,
TU-1
okay, for comparison, the B2 I would say is the wrong aircraft to compare because that one relies more on stealth. The logic there is stealth over speed. It's also the speed is limited on that design. So you can't really compare that with this. I would say it would make more sense to compare the B1, but then again, even though the B1 looks very similar, was supposed to have a much more similar like mission profile like the TU-160. It was supposed to do the same kind of things. It also ended up getting nerfed like a lot during its developmental stage. So, but then I would say the B1 Lancer or B1 Bone Bomber is much more of a reasonable comparison. The B2 is just, oranges and apples.
160M is equipped with an enhanced fly-by-wire control system in addition to engine enhancements. Even the slightest deviations from the established course can now be rectified by a new onboard computer. This substantially improves the aircraft's stability during the execution of missions and maneuvers. It is speculated that a comparable system is in the works for the US B-21 Raider. However, the American aircraft will operate at significantly lower speeds and lack
Mm-hmm.
active maneuverability. The
Mm.
TU-160M2 is equipped with a unique jamming system that is automatically activated when sensors detect hostile radar targeting. A swarm of virtual objects is generated by this system in the vicinity of the actual aircraft. The precise mechanism of this system is still unknown. The
Okay, that is good. It has a good, what do you call that? Electronic warfare suit, self-defense electronic warfare suit. That's good.
aircraft necessitates an exceptionally robust structure to accommodate huge loads. The successful welding of the first titanium spar in 2017 was a significant milestone, as titanium welding technology was considered partially lost and required restoration by Russian engineers. A modern onboard armament
Oh,
control system is another unique characteristic.
I will say, yeah, titanium is a very difficult metal to work with. So, yeah, that's nice. That's good. They redeveloped the technology.
Of the TU-160M2. The new onboard computer has the ability to calculate an optimal action algorithm and recommend that the personnel transition to automatic control until they reach the target, even during the data input stage. This enables the delivery of a diverse array of munitions, such as conventional and nuclear weapons, over longer distances. The aircraft is engineered to conduct deep penetration missions into adversary territory, thereby bolstering its function as a strategic bomber. The Tu-160M is a Russian Federation pride, boasting distinctive technologies that are presently unavailable in the West. Now, do you think the Tu-160M2 is the deadliest bomber of today? Let us know in the comments. Please like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel.
I will say, I do not think it's the deadliest. I do think it's one of the most deadliest. But yeah, good video.